is sharply criticizing President Trump's economic policies and calling the Trump administration's moves targeting President Trump's political opponents unimaginable. President Obama also has a message for his fellow Democrats saying, and I'm quoting him now, "We're in one of those moments when you know what? It's not enough just to say you're for something. You may actually have to do something and possibly sacrifice a little bit," close quote. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is also weighing in, saying President Trump's actions have been largely predictable. Listen.
Each day in these last few months in our country, and it understandably creates a great sense of fear. Because, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things, I'm not here, so I told you so.
She said, "I told you so." Joining us now, CNN.
Well, people, here we are. Here we are. And I have been waiting on this moment for quite some time. You see, I look at patterns, and I've watched the pattern of the leadership of America since I was 17. And I've really microscoped it more and more over the last 3 or 4 administrations. You see, because I sensed that we were in a time of no return, a time of transformation where the norm would leave and the new norm would seek to transform us. That policies themselves, although questionable, will gradually be accepted and dissolved because people are so worn out economically and physically from working, and spiritually they're exhausted. And so I've been looking for this time when Barack Obama would return back into the public spotlight in a moment such as this. And I'm wondering, will this be his time to strike? Will this be his moment where the media will spin a image of the old Obama to a new generation of voter, ignoring what he did not do, yet emphasizing and showcasing his mannerisms, that when you compare it to what we have and the unpredictability of a Donald J. Trump / the Elon Musk, that the world, as they watch America go through the tariffs and the inflation and the wars overseas, that this man would somehow come up and re-enter a hook in the jaws of us all of acceptability. Good evening, my friends and foe. I am Friendship Pearson. Welcome to Friendship Blue. It is Friday, April 4th of 2025, 4-4. Barack Obama was the 44th president. I am not surprised he is all over the news today because, again, it's April 4th. And I wouldn't be surprised if something disastrous happens today as well. The Dow is down again. People are losing hope. Hope. Did he not promise that? Let's look at some things here.
People flew in from all around the country and the world to see former President Barack Obama, with people wrapping around the campus, standing in line for hours, and his speech lit a fire in everyone in attendance.
I'm here to see Barack Obama.
More than 5,000 people lined up outside at Hamilton College to see former President Barack Obama Thursday night. Busloads of people coming to see a president whose last term ended more than 8 years ago. Although time and 2 different administrations have passed through the White House, some Oneida County neighbors still hold his time in office in their hearts.
I think a lot of us are kind of looking to hear from Barack Obama about hope and looking forward to this tumultuous time.
During his presidency, there was not much of a war.
Now, you guys know I teach the 5 C's. Welcome, new subscribers. I teach the clues, the codes, the colors, the confirmation time, which concludes the dates, and I'll lead you to a conclusion. The powers speak through numbers. They speak through alphabets. They speak through symbology. Let me guide you to this. Here we have an innocent little boy. He's got on the maroon and the purple tie. That is the signal of Phoenicians. Was this done on purpose? The Phoenicians were a group back in the day, just before the Roman Empire. They slaughtered babies, they slaughtered human beings for Moloch, Baal, and Satan, to get a change in the atmosphere, to get to the throne, that is positions, to get real estate, to get riches. Blood is what they did. Is it coincidence they have this little boy? I'm here to see Barack Obama, and he's in purple. What is purple? The Phoenicians had 2 basic colors that they adored. One was purple. You see, purple, they were seamen. The Phoenicians were seamen. They went out to the sea and they hunted for seashells or clam. In that clam was a purple dye. I will put that video in the description. The purple was so rare. It was so expensive. Only the royalty had it. So when you see purple, although it's not a bad color, you can wear the color. But back in the day, those evil, menacing dictators of the Phoenicians, they wore it. The emperors wore it. It signified the power. Is it coincidence they show us a little boy with the bow tie and the maroon, the purple? And then right behind him, you have the orange and the gold. What is the orange and the gold? Well, sun god Ra. The image of the sun god Ra. You see his colors. The sun god. They had brought him back in this moment from Egypt. They say that the Pharaoh Akhenaten looks just like Barack Obama. That's what they say. Resemblance of Akhenaten and Barack Obama. That's what they say. Egyptian, back in the day with the pharaohs. The pharaohs, the colors, that they're back in the imagery and the spirit of Barack Obama. So we have him here. Is he making a move for the end time when things are so bad that people are having Donald Trump remorse? And now he's speaking. And Kamala Harris is even speaking. Now let's go not only to the purple, let's go to this here at the 47 mark. You have the bus, Hell Transportation, with 202. 202. And if you notice, you see the Tiffany blue and the purple right here. You see this here? Tiffany blue and the purple. I'll pull up the video and I'll make you acquaintance with it. Again, it will be in the link. French shot blue. It's in our face. In that video, I depict those two colors. See these colors here? The purple and the blue. I'll put that in the description. Do you see it in the background here? The blue here and the purple here. These are what the gods represented back in the day. But look at the numbers, 202. 2-2. I took it literally. 2-2. February 2nd of 2025, subtracted from the day that Barack Obama spoke at Hamilton University College in New York on 4/3/2025. The difference between yesterday's date and 2-2 gives you 8 weeks and 4 days. What is 84? Barack Obama was born August 4th. That ain't no accident to me. They speak in symbols. Let's look at one more thing here. At the 104 mark, we have a young lady begins to speak. Watch.
I think a lot of us are kind of looking.
Do you see her with the hazy, not purple, but it's close to it, right? It's in that family. And the blue. When you watch the video, I teach, it won't exactly be the same colors. It's the combination that you're looking for, people. It's the combination. The powers speak. They aren't exactly the purple and the Tiffany blue, but it's close to it enough. When they put it together, that means they're speaking, they're ruling. You see it? You see the hint of it in her glasses? You see the t-shirt she got on the blue? This is what I'm talking about. Now check it out. Barack Obama's birthday again is August 4th, 2025, coming up. Subtracted from, guess what? October 20th is Kamala Harris' birthday. She just spoke. Like, I told you. So her birthday is October 20th of 2025. That's her next birthday. This is Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 2025. The difference is 216. What is 216? What if I told you the 216th day of the year is August 4th and Barack Obama was born August 4th? Do you understand what I'm saying to you people? Everybody's related through the numbers. I have proved it. I have proved it beyond a shadow of a doubt. This is the only channel where you will get the numbers so deep, so profound, so convincing. It's there. You want to see some of my videos, for example, you type in, we've got the triad. You can watch this video, the triad. The triad, God woke me up. Watch those numbers. Then you can watch, what else do I have? I have the unholy trinity. I want you to watch these videos. Unholy trinity. Barack Obama, Elon Musk, and Trump. Is this the unholy trinity? Just type in French shot blue. You owe it to yourself. When you watch those videos, you'll never think the same. They're all working together, people. I put it together for you already. It's a package deal. Now look at this here. 4-3, again, that's when Barack Obama spoke. Subtracted from 2-2, give you 8-4. Now listen to this. Here's Barack Obama speaking at the college itself.
Worked. It is up to all of us to fix this. It's not going to be because somebody comes and saves you. The most important office in this democracy is the citizen, the ordinary person who says, no, that's not right. You know, it has been easy during most of our lifetimes to say you are a progressive, or say you are for social justice, or say you're for free speech, and not have to pay a price for it. And now we're at one of those moments where, you know what, it's not enough just to say you're for something.
So what we have now is that Trump is in, and now that you've seen enough of him, then Obama can come in, put a spotlight on it, and it's a quote unquote convincing argument. It's a sale, like, look, what about democracy? What about you? Do you understand? This is what's going on. It's a subtle positioning. It's chess. And you're thinking, was the world not more peaceful? Was it not this, that? Was it not more beneficial under Obama? Well, Obama gave you $8 trillion worth of debt. Just like Trump gave you $8 trillion worth of debt, although half was COVID. And I've got videos where I've shown they working together. You just got to roll with me long enough to see it. I can prove everything I'm saying. You want to see some more numbers? I know people get tired of it sometimes, but let me show you this. Let me just show you this right quick. How everybody's working together. You see this here? Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, was the running mate of Kamala Harris. His birthday is April 6th, and I made it 2025. This is Kamala Harris' birthday, October 20th of 2025. The difference is 6/14. What's 6/14? Trump's birthday is 6/14, June 14th. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I'm on it, you know, I'm on a roll. Sometimes my mind is just so sharp. Let me show you something else. See if I can get all this down. Then we're gonna get into it. Sorry, I have to venture off, but sometimes we gotta teach. Sometimes we gotta teach. This here, 11/20 of 2025, is Joe Biden's birthday. 11/20 of 2025. June 3rd of 2026 is his wife, Jill's birthday, coming up. The difference is 6/14. That's Trump again. Donald Trump's birthday is June 14th. How in the world did I do that? Because I'm a study. God has chosen me in these last days to show you through the 5 C's of symbology, through colors, through numbers. These folks are connected. They feed off each other to make a sale for you. They damage it, they fix it. They damage it, they fix it. They do a little bit, they look good, then the person comes up and says, no. They have polar opposite, yet they're the same. 2 wings, same bird, the goal is destroy America. And at the end, you're gonna get Barack Obama. The Antichrist will rise out of all this madness. Now check this out. You see this here? On July 27th of 2004, that's when Barack Obama gave his keynote speech, and everybody began to see him around the world. July 27, 2004. That's when he was on the horizon. Okay? Look at this. July 27, 2024, the anniversary of that, versus yesterday, he was at what? Hamilton University, 4/3, 2025. The difference is what? 88. What's Trump's text number? 88022. Is that coincidence? Here's Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th. So take August 4th, 1964. August 4th, 1961, that's when Barack Obama was born. April 3rd was yesterday, is when he spoke at Hamilton University. The difference is 3322. What's 33? 33 is what? 33 is Masonic. 22 is when he sweats that V on his head. But I'll show you that in a second. Let me show you this here. Barack Obama literally sweats a V in his head in the movie I Pet Go 2 on YouTube. As he sweats the V, everything falls apart. Everything shatters, including the American flag. It rips because everything is dreadful. The V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. That's Barack Obama. That's a cartoon. The 22nd letter of the alphabet is V. So 22 is V and 33 is Masonic. Is that coincidence? From the day he was born to the day he just spoke at Hamilton University. It's 3322 weeks. You look at this here. Yesterday's date, 4/3/2025, subtracted from what? 1/20/2025 was what? Inauguration for Trump. The difference is 74 days. America was founded July 4th. Is that coincidence? Look at this. Hamilton University was founded October 1st, 1812, October 1st. Take October 1st, 2026, next year, have a big birthday, versus today's date. Well, yesterday's date where you spoke at Hamilton University, 4/3/2025. The difference is 78 weeks. How old is Trump? 78 years old. You think this is coincidence? No. They speak in symbols. Then look, yesterday's birthday, yesterday's date, 4/3, versus what? 10/1, Hamilton University, birthday. The difference is 185. What is 185? The 185th day of the year is July 4th. Remember, America was born July 4th. So what am I saying? I'm saying when you take the birthday of the place where Barack Obama spoke at the university, 10/1, that's the birthday anniversary, versus the day that he spoke, there's 185 days in between. The 185th day of the year, y'all, is July 4th. They're going to destroy America. I'm going to be blunt. That's the goal. They know it's fading away. Then look at this here. Yesterday's date when he spoke at Hamilton University, 4/3, versus what? July 4th of 2024, our last birthday. Our 278th birthday, to people, to 200 and what? 78th birthday, right? To be precise. Well, the difference between last year's birthday, July 4th, versus yesterday when he spoke, is 274 days. What is 274? Well, 274, that's when the Roman Empire went back and started worshiping the sun god, Sol Invictus. Oh yeah, 274 AD. Now look at this. This is what it's all about. Newsweek depicted Barack Obama on the cover of their magazine on November 22nd of 2010. God of all things, God of all things, like Vishnu. See where he's standing? He's got on red and black, which means sacrifice. He got 6 arms, like 666. Do you follow me? He's going to take care of the money, the war, the problems around the world, housing, peace on earth. I don't know what this is. I guess that's, I don't know, whatever. Look how he's standing. Shiva is a god of war and destruction, is it not? A lot of people didn't like this thing. And look, the date of this on is what? That's the day that JFK was slain, November 22nd. So let's look at that date. November 22nd of 2022, that magazine, versus the day that Barack Obama first took office, 1/20 of 2009, Barack Obama first took office. Look at the difference. The difference is 222. Barack Obama first took office January 20th, 2009, versus the day he was on that magazine cover, 11/22 of 2010. The difference is 222. What's 222? Donald John Trump, 7th King, Beast of Revelation, Antichrist Barack Obama, 222. This is madness. And don't forget, look how they depicted him. Look at those colors. The golden sun. Is this the golden age? Hello? Is this the golden age? Look at the colors. Orange, gold, red. What is that? Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. That's the sun god Ra, y'all. Look at his colors. Look at the colors in that. Sun god Ra. And look at that. And you tell me that's not the same. Look at it. You think they're not speaking? You think they're not worshiping these gods behind the scene? All this Egyptian stuff coming back to us? How do I know? Look at this and look at it real good. You see those hands? The sun god Ra? You see those hands? I got one more thing to show you. You see those hands here? This meeting was in Egypt in 2022. Joe Biden went there. You see those hands? They had a big meeting. The leaders from around the world went. They had this. Look at those hands. Look at those hands. I'm done. God bless you.